Hello, welcome to Shushu's Kitchen. The flavors of Indian food are appreciated all over the world. And to make it at home, it's definitely much better than any cheeky takeout. Today I'm making butter chicken and naan bread. It's one of the most popular recipes in the Indian cuisine. My take on this will be with no cream and swap the almond with the cashew nuts to keep the texture creamy. Today's recipe is quite mild. The amount of spice I'm using, it will be your guideline. You can have it less or more, and you can experiment till you reach the level of spice you prefer. For the chicken, we will make it in 2 steps. Step 1 will be marinating the chicken, and step 2 making the sauce. For the naan bread, again, will be in 2 steps. Step 1 making the dough, and step 2 is flatten the bread over a frying pan. To marinate the chicken, we need natural plain yogurt and we need tikka masala paste. I have garam masala here, mashed garlic, and I will do the ginger right now. I'll make it fresh so it will give the aroma we need. And we need black pepper and turmeric. And of course we need some salt. So I'll start with making the ginger. The aroma will be quite strong if you do it straight away. We'll peel the skin off and then we'll grate it. And the smallest one you can have. So it will give the juice we need also, not only the bits of the ginger. We don't need that part. So that's the ginger we need. And then garlic. Put garlic, and now the tikka masala paste and the yogurt. Mix them well, and the garam masala. Some lemon juice, little bit. It's to tender the chicken. The chicken I'm using, I'm using the thigh part of the chicken. It's boned and skinned. The thigh will be softer and more lean. And salt. Mix them again. And then we'll add the chicken. And we'll mix them thoroughly. Make sure the sauce cover all the chicken pieces. Leave it for 1 hour to marinate, of course in a cold place. Now we're doing step 1 of the naan bread. So we're making the dough. We need flour, it's plain flour. We need to sieve it also. So we'll do the flour first. This recipe of the naan bread, it's really easy. You can enjoy it and it doesn't take long to make. And now we'll add yogurt. I'm using natural plain yogurt. We need yeast. I'll add sugar, warm water. Mix it well. I'm using instant yeast, so I don't need to wait. And just add it. We need now olive oil, some salt, and I'm adding black seeds. It's preference if you like them. The black seeds is quite healthy and it will look more authentic. So we'll mix the dough first. And then we'll use the machine. If you don't have a machine, it's quite easy to make it with your hands. Add more of the warm water. We'll put it back. drop. So we'll remove this huge thing. I need help. I need help with it. So you can see now the consistency is changed. So we'll cover it with a kitchen towel and leave it in a warm, dark place. So now the chicken has been marinated and we done the dough. We're waiting for it to expand. If you follow my steps in order, we'll save time in the kitchen. Follow me, I'll lead the way. I would put the dough in the oven to proofing. I will put the oven on 50 or 55 degrees Celsius and cover it well and leave it, for about less than 45 minutes. The dough will be perfect and we can save time on that also. Now we're coming back to making step 2 of the chicken. We need to make the sauce. We need to peel the tomato first and then grate it with a grater. So basically we'll remove this part and start peeling it. You can use peeler if you want, if you're not really confident with your knife. This way the sauce will be more creamy without the skin, so I prefer it this way. Basically just grated it. You can use blender to make the sauce of the tomato if you don't like the grater. So basically the parts that you couldn't grate it, just cut it with the knife and add it to the sauce. We're still preparing for the sauce, so I need more of the ginger. Again, we peel the ginger, so we'll grate it also with the small one. We need about 1 tablespoon of grated ginger. So I know it looks big, but it will come less when you grate it. And you don't need this part, so we'll put it away. So we have a good amount now. We'll start with the onion. I chopped the onion and cover it so I wouldn't cry while I'm filming. So that's the onion. We need ghee, so about 1 spoon of ghee. And just to keep it a little bit healthy, I'm adding olive oil, not all ghee, little bit of olive oil. I need to wait until the oil is really hot, then I would add the onion and reduce the heat. Now the oil is quite hot. We'll reduce the heat a little bit. So while I'm waiting for the onion to be quite goldy color, I would put the chicken. It's been like 1 hour marinated. I would put it in oven tray for about half an hour and 200 degrees Celsius. Now the onion start getting the color we want. We'll add the garlic and stir. The aroma is fantastic. The mixture of the onion, garlic and ginger is really good. Now we'll add the garam masala, the tikka. The chicken tikka masala. And then I would add fresh chili. It doesn't matter how perfect you're cutting the onion, pepper, the garlic, because I'm gonna blend everything later on. So don't be afraid to go at it. We'll add the tomato sauce. We'll add the cashew nuts now. You can see the sauce, it's quite thick, so I think I need to add some hot water. You don't add a lot because you need quite thick texture sauce. I would add a little bit of boiling water and leave it to cook. Everyone's senses are kicking in. I think I need to hurry up. They're telling me they're really hungry. Now we'll add the coriander. Oh, I think I need to save some to garnish for later. We'll leave it for about 10 minutes and we'll come back. Guys, this one has been forgotten. So I need to add the black pepper and the turmeric also. We'll cover it and we'll put it on medium heat. So now the dough has been expanded. I need to grease my hands with olive oil and just try to mix it again. More of the olive oil because it's really sticky. And basically just cut the dough into pieces so it will be easier for me later on to flatten it. Basically just it's quite soft. Just I'll leave it here to rest on a parchment paper so it doesn't stick. If you think you can't handle the dough very soft like that, just reduce the amount of warm water you add to, because it all depends also on what flour you're using. I think it's gonna expand also more, so just leave space between them. I would cover it with a little bit also of olive oil and leave it to rest for about 10 minutes. So again, I'll cover it and leave it in a warm, dry place. The chicken, it's almost ready, so we'll finish the sauce and come back to it. So we need to blend the sauce in a blender. I need that part, so I add some water, a little bit of water, and I would add it to the blender. We'll blend it quickly. And then we'll put it back. You can see it's very creamy with no butter and no cream. Just I'll add a little bit of water. Now we can add the chicken. And the sauce also, it's really good. You don't throw it away. Still has a good flavor in it. Again, put it back on a medium heat. You can keep stirring until the sauce it's mixed evenly. And now time to test the spice, if it's bearable or not. For me, it's really good. If you think it's quite spicy, you can add some honey to it, like a little spoon of small spoon of honey. It will reduce the heat. So now we'll leave it on a medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. So on this time, we'll make the bread. So now time to do the naan bread. You can see it's expand even more. So just cover it. We'll put the frying pan on a medium heat without any oil, without anything. And it has to be non-stick one. We'll prepare the topping for the bread. So I need melted butter. and some garlic to it, parsley, chopped parsley. Mix them all together. Get it ready for the bread. I would add some salt also. Just get some olive oil. Just make sure it's greasy. You flatten it with your hand first. So you check it and you can see it's cooked from the side. I think about 1 minute to 2 minutes each side. Doesn't take long. If you want it crispy, just cook it even more. Just make sure you don't burn it. It looks delicious. So you can cut it into pieces while we're waiting for that one, and then coat it with the topping of garlic and parsley, butter, garlic and parsley. Now it's finished. The butter chicken is finished and the naan bread also it's ready. All what I need is to garnish the butter chicken with coriander, the one we left for, and some black seeds. Now we're ready to eat. I hope you will enjoy this recipe. Please leave your comments down below and definitely your likes will be appreciated. Thank you so much.